every woman's struggle is we want to do the best we can with what we have to make ourselves, our families, and our friends happy. I'll tell you a little bit about me. My name is Melissa. Nickname is Lissa or Lissy, or if you're here in the South, it's Miss Lissa. But you don't have to call me that. If you want to, you can. I have two grown daughters. Paris is 25, 23. Paris will be 25. Serena will be 23 this year. God, it's so terrible when you can't remember your children's ages. But they are beautiful, intelligent, smart, and very funny women, and I'm very proud of both of them. Paris has a daughter, Ella, who is the light of my life. I love spending time with that kid. She really is the most amazing thing ever. Like, she is just a funny, wonderful, smart, goofy blessing. Uh, I would not do without Ella. Absolutely wouldn't. She's just wonderful. And Paris is expecting any moment we're going to have a little boy. His name's Cameron. And everybody is looking forward to Cameron as well. We have, a happy family. My husband's family all lives up north in New Hampshire. And we are looking to buy a house up there now that he has retired from the Army. That's going to be a big change. Luckily, there's some really great people up there that I already know, and I can't wait to expand my friendship circle up there because the people that I have met already are so flippin' awesome. Not to say that the people down here in Augusta, Georgia, where we're at, they're really cool and I'm going to really miss them. But most of them are Army people. And if you know anything about the Army, it's just when you make good friends, they move you. You'll make friends that become your family, that you will never not consider your family. You just love them so much. You'll get finally unpacked, and then the Army tells you have to move. And that's truly the only reason well, not the only, the main reason that I'm glad that my husband is retired from the Army is because I love art. Can you tell? We are in my art room today, mainly because it might be the only room that's organized. We recently had a trip to New Hampshire, and I had a little fall, and I broke a couple of things, and so I haven't been up and around. And so this is the only room that I am confident to show you right now. So don't feel bad if you are one of those women too. We all have it rough. We all have rough times. I will get back into things and I will totally clean my house up and I will show you guys around. But until then, you're going to be stuck in this room. But there's lots to see in here. As you can see, I like to draw, so there are pencils and pens and markers and inks and stamps and scrapbooking supplies that are behind me. And there's also paints and sculpting materials and things to make jewelry with. Let me just swing you around. And a chair I need to sell. And inks and more and more. And here is my sewing corner. Everything in that cabinet, it has to do with sewing, embroidering. I just have a ton of interests. I am trying to learn how to do crocheting and knitting. That is not going so well. So arts and crafts, big on my list of things to do. There's also cooking. My husband and I both cook. We're rather good at it. We just not get around eating McDonald's. We do make some really good meals. All of the Shaddocks, in fact, are fabulous cooks. So if you're ever invited by a Shattuck to go to their house to eat, immediately say yes and show up on time. But I plan on doing some cooking and tasting with you guys of some traditional dishes, because we like to do everything from German to real Korean, to we make our own pho soup, which is fabulous. If you have never eaten Vietnamese pho soup, spelled P-H-O, pho, it's not pho, it's pho. Take yourself out and find a good place near you. Look on Yelp at the stars and whatever place is recommended by a lot of people. Go in and have a bowl of beef pho. Oh my God, it has changed our lives. Like, if you feel good, it makes you feel better. If you feel bad, it makes you feel good. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the summer rolls, learn how to make them yourself. You can change it up 1,000 ways. So I'm going to cook some food for you guys. I'm going to taste some things that I'm unfamiliar with. We'll see how that goes. I plan on doing some organizing. If you notice these lovely markers here, I made all of my marker storage myself. I made anything that is in, this is covered because it has a shiny, and I didn't want the glare to kill you guys. But so all of these organizers, I made them myself, because the one small little box like this was $60. I'm not paying $60 for that. I maybe have $60 in every single box that I have. And there's for sure less than $100 in everything. And this unit here, somebody gave me the paint for free, and somebody gave me this unit. It was a headboard to a bed, and from the 80s, the big wall unit headboard things, and I just made it into my big old organizer for all of my arts and craft paper things. So we've got all the stamps and all of the gems, and everything is finally organized. It took me 4 months to get everything organized. If you notice, everything's labeled, and I mean everything. Underneath the things are labeled so that if my husband moves something, I can tell it's gone and that it needs to be put back, because I'll see the name of it. It works for me. It worked for me when I was a kindergarten teacher. Everything had a label on the thing, under the thing, so the children knew where to put things. I would put pictures on my stuff, but I'm afraid it would insult my husband, and I don't want to insult him. Like, I love him. He just annoys me a little bit when he doesn't put my things back. But, so organization, I'm going to be working on some organization stuff. I need to organize my pantry, and I figured that was something most women want to do, but we think it's just too much. I think my husband's coming in. Look, say hi. Oh, he's in the dark. You cannot see him. He's in the dark. You have to come forward if you want them to see you. Oh. Yes, that's my big old teddy bear. He's wonderful, and he annoys me. We joke with one another all the time. Like, whenever we piss one another off, we'll be like, what in the world is wrong with you? And then the other one says, you married me. You picked me on purpose. And I do. And I would do it again. So, there you go. Other than the food and the art, we absolutely love our friends, and we like to entertain. We haven't been doing much of that since he got back from Korea, now that I think about it. We're definitely going to have to do more. And so whatever we do, I'll include you guys in on and let you know what's up, and see if I can figure out how to de-stress the entertaining for me, because that's always like the worst part for me, is the right before making sure everything's done, and I'm like, um, once the guests are here, I have a ball and have a great time. But it's that morning, afternoon of, I could use a Valium. So I've got to figure out how to stop being like that. It is not a good way to be. I love my friends. I love my family. I love having them here. So why am I stressing myself out? I'm just nuts. I don't know. I don't know. If my skin, I'm a total skincare person, and I'm aging. What the what? But I guess it's better than the other thing. Like, I'd much prefer getting older to dying. So, I'm like the fairest person in the world. If there was a color lighter than me, it would be called see-through. Not transparent. It would be called see-through, like Casper White. The photograph of the woman in the sand, that you can't tell her apart from the sand because she's not tanned at all, that's me. And I don't tan, I burn. So I'm going to be working on getting my skin back in control. I've got some hormonal things. It's about that time in my life that my hormones are going a little nuts. And so you can see, I am not wearing a full face of makeup today. I chose not to. Actually, when I decided that I was going to record this today, I thought I'm going to get all dressed up for you guys. And I had my dress laid out, and then I thought, wait a minute. Every woman is not dressing up to talk to her friends. And every woman is not dressing up to tinker around the house. So I put on a little bit of makeup, and I put on a t-shirt. It's a Harry Potter Link crossover t-shirt, and some yoga pants because they're comfy and you're not seeing my bottom half. It's okay. They're really comfy. And this is what I came out with. I don't have base on because I hate base. Never liked it. Take it back. There was this one jar of base that I had made for myself from Sabine in Arizona, in Tucson, Arizona. She is an esthetician who makes her own skincare line and cosmetics, and go see her. She's fabulous. She's fabulous. She's worth every penny for her facials, her skincare line, her makeup. It's all fabulous. There's not a bad word I'll ever say about Sabine. Her products make my face beautiful. I would move back to Arizona for Sabine's care. I truly would. She's that good. She made me this skincare line that it felt like I was putting water on my face. Just tap, tap, tap with water. And it was staying hydrated all day long. It wasn't sticky. It wasn't greasy, oily. No rub off. No weirdness. And my skin cleared up, and it was just so beautiful. And the foundation that she handmade for me was like that. It was just like tapping water on your face that had some color to it. And it was just beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. But I don't live in Arizona now. I live in Augusta. The locals have another name for Augusta. I'm not going to call it that because I live here and I won't like it. A little bit. It's hot. It's muggy. It's buggy. It's December 30th and I'm glistening. Can you see? I'm glistening. Absolutely disgusting. This is December 30th. Imagine what July is like. It's like sitting in the devil's armpit. It's just, we don't want to go outside. No kidding. Like, we run from the house to the car and roll down the windows, turn the air conditioner wide open, and then go as fast as we can go until the air conditioner comes on so that we've got the wind blowing because it is so hot. My daughter described it as it feels like someone is breathing on you, like Sort of like that. My husband says it's like sitting in a bowl of hot soup. Sort of like that too. It's not pleasant. So back to what I was telling you about my face. I don't have foundation on today. So you can see the, Do you guys have a foundation that you love? Like, do you have pale, dry skin and don't like that tacky, sticky, greasy, thick, heavy feeling of foundation? Have you found something that you can buy from a drugstore or even, Ulta or Sephora or even a high-end store? Like, if you're telling me that you're spending $100 on foundation, but it is the best thing on God's earth, and you don't have to touch it up all day long, and you can't feel it, and it's not rubbing off on everything, tell me what you're using. Write it down here, and I will check it out, because what I'm using, or what I have used in the past, did not work. I've never found a drugstore foundation that I thought was today. When I was putting on my makeup, I did my eyes with some really nice Urban Decay Ammo palette. Love Urban Decay. Don't have a bad thing to say about their eyeshadow. But I wanted to do sort of a matte lip because I was doing a dramatic eye. And I'm in a t-shirt and yoga pants. I love red lips. And I'm good at red lips. You would think matte lipstick would be easier to put on and stay in place than the dramatic reds. This is what I tried on today. Oh, it's not gonna. Fiddlesticks. Why isn't it showing up? It's called Meet Matte Hues. It's by The Balm. There. And it's one of these little lippies. And I don't like lip gloss, but this is not a gloss. So I thought, we'll give it a try. So I put it on my lips. It's not what I have on right now. This was the first thing I wore. So I put it on. Let me swatch it for you. Man, I am not good at this. I'm going to have to learn. You'll have to help me through it. But, like, that's awful. Do you see how streaky and awful? Not to mention the fact that this mess dried my lips out so bad that they had little, like, balls of this lip stuff at the edges of my lips. And no woman wants that. No woman wants that. But if you're local to Augusta and you want to try this, I'll give it to you. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And here is a second thing that I tried today. It's called Nuya. That's the brand, is Nuya. And the color is Desert Rose. And I thought, oh, well, that's pretty. But this stuff is so chalky and thick and gunky. Here's I swear, I'm so bad at this swatching mess. But look, it just sort of looks like a bruise. And it broke in half while I was putting it on the first time. So, if you want to try this, comment below. I will give it to you. You can have it. I don't like it at all. Those are on my ugh list. So I have an ugh list, right? I also have a you gotta try this list. So what I've got on is by Trace. Look, it looks like a lip crayon because it is a lip crayon. It is a really awesome little lip crayon. Maybe if I swatch color on the other arm, it will be better. Well, that's better. A little bit. Still sort of sick of this. But that's what I have on. Now, I'm not telling you this is going to last all day, but I've been talking for over 30 minutes. I didn't have to put any on. I just put it on because I wanted to. Feels good. It's not drying. It's not too creamy. It's not like smearing off. It's just a pretty good one. I like this. I'm keeping this one in my makeup drawer. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to show you one other thing that I'm amazed with. And I made a mess of my face. This. Oh, fiddles. It's Laura Geller Lip Pops. And this color is called Milano Mauve. And it says it's a lip gloss. And I've got to tell you, I hate lip glosses. I have never bought an over-the-counter lip gloss that I have ever liked. Now, Laura Geller isn't exactly drugstore makeup, but I bought a trio of these online for really cheap. I think it was $12. And I didn't realize they were lip glosses when I clicked buy. And then when I saw that they were lip glosses, I was, holy crud, I hate lip gloss. Why did I do that? Well, they showed up in the mail. And let me just show, it comes on a little brush. Do you see this little soft? It's a little brush. And the color is really pretty. It's really light. This is the lightest, most neutral. It's sort of almost my lip color. It's waterproof. Lush waterproof lip gloss. I just love it. It's not sticky at all. See, nothing. It has a nice little shine to it. Really hydrating. Smells a tiny little bit like vanilla, which is okay by me because it's a lip product. I don't usually like scented products because I don't think you should have all that scent up on your face. I do have, really sensitive skin anyway. So if things smell too scented or chemically or rancid, I don't know what it is with lip products and me, but I have bought so many in the last year that smelled absolutely rancid. I got an eyeliner from Too Faced. Gorgeous eyeliner. Smelled rancid. It was so rancid that I wrote the company and they sent me a new one. It smelled rancid too. I just said forget it and threw it away. I didn't even try to give it to anybody because I'm convinced that if it smells rancid, the oil has gone bad. That's a bad product. Why would you give someone you like? Why would you give anybody a bad product to put on their face? You wouldn't. So I threw it away. Well, that was $18 in the trash. That bothers me. Wasting money altogether bothers me. I don't mind if I find a product that I'm like, this one's not for me. Because sometimes that happens. We don't all have the same type of skin. We have different colors, different textures. We have different things going on. Like I'll be oily here and dry here. And, when I was a teenager, it was just oily everywhere. we all have our individual things. So, you know, one product is not going to be for every single person. But when it's just rancid, that's trash. That's trash money. I don't like throwing things out. It really pisses me off. So, to Too Faced on their eyeliners, Urban Decay, love your 24-hour eyeliner. Not one bad thing to say about your eyeliner. Send me some product. Love me some Urban Decay. Although I don't like your lip glosses. I've given several away because you keep giving them to me in my order boxes. I don't like them. They're sticky. Make a lip gloss that's not sticky and we'll talk. I don't like sticky. I don't like sticky anything. That's why I don't like foundation. It's all heavy and thick and sticky. If your products are heavy, thick, and sticky, that's mascara too. If it's heavy, thick, and sticky, keep it. I don't need it. I don't want it. It will bother me. If it is heavily fragranced, please warn us, because sensitive skin, I don't like that. So, do recommend the Laura Geller Lip Pops. They're fabulous. In fact, her regular lipstick line is also fabulous. Can't say enough good things about Laura Geller lip products. Just fabulous. I got my first one of hers in a beauty box. I love beauty boxes. I've tried every one on the market, and I'm currently only subscribed to two. I subscribe to Ipsy, and I subscribe to Glossybox. Glossybox is my all-time favorite. Last month I got $500 worth of product for 25 bucks. Where are you going to do that? And I never have, you know, like an outbreak problem with their stuff or an allergy problem. Even their perfumes, 98% of them that they've sent me have been really nice and subtle. So, we did a little bit of face stuff today. I've got lots and lots more product in my vanity that I haven't even tried yet. So, we can try those together. And you can tell me what you think. If there's something specific or special you would like me to try, comment down here. If you have something that you would like to send me to try, makeup, skincare, food, drink, whatever, shoot me a message and I'll get you a P.O. box to send me some stuff to so that I can try it out and let everybody know. Thanks so much for being here for my first vlog. It's been really fun, and, you know, God bless and keep you. Till next time.